Let's bring out the starters for your Orlando Magic. Starting at small forward, 6'6", number 13, Marshall. At shooting guard, at 6'3", number 20, McCain. At the other guard position, standing 6'8", number 3, Josh Giddey. Starting at the other forward position, 6'9", number 8, Denny Avdia. Manning the middle, standing 6'11", number 15, Nikola Jokic.
Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Nicholas Claxton out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Ball. Then it's Morant. And it's Carter in at the small forward position. And for the Magic, they've got Josh Giddey. Jokic is out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Marshall in at the 3, the small forward. So, Greg, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Major playoff implications in this one tonight.
Both teams have a lot on the line in this contest. Seeding in the postseason can make or break a team's chances.
Now here's Giddey. And the rejection by Claxton. Here's Carter. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Carter's got the opening basket of the game for the Hawks. Morant with the steal. To the inside. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. 4-point game. Pass to Marshall. Here's Giddey. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. That one drops for him.
Such a savvy passer. Jokic is patient and gets quality openings for his teammates.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Outside, Avdia. Giddey sets the pick for Avdia. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. Cans it from downtown. Carter's got 7 points in the game.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Giddey the pass to Jokic. Good defense by Claxton. For Atlanta, they've gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
And it's encouraging to see Dort drop dimes like that, wanting to round out this part of his game.
Now here's Giddey. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Marshall passes to Giddey. Jokic sets the screen for Giddey. A floater. The shot off that time. Good defense by Claxton. Picked off in midair. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Looking for Abdia and gets it there.
This is exactly what an MVP candidate looks like. Jokic can carry the team, yet totally unselfish.
Nikola Jokic, Clark, is as skilled a big as we have seen. And when he has the ball, he can really affect the opposition.
Yeah, he's such a great passer, and he's got tremendous size. I mean, people forget because he's pretty nimble and agile that he's, right at 7 feet tall, 7'1", with really long arms. So he's a problem just from the size standpoint. Then you factor in his otherworldly skills as a passer, as a shot maker, as a basketball player. And now you've got something that's as unique as we've seen in, I think, the history of the game.
And so here's Orlando. Following the miss by John Morant from deep. Jokic with the screen on Claxton. Abdia gets the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays down.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. The Magic making a switch here. Walters checked in. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Morant outside. Claxton a screen on Giddey. It's Morant with the drop.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Pass to Walter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Dort. Morant against Giddey. Morant right side. 6 to shoot. Dort. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And finished off by Abdia.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
The Hawks again can't hit. That's Orlando's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. To Walter, launches a 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Carter right side. Ball gives to Morant. Beyond the arc. And Dort gets it to go.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. Edwards, he's checked in for Orlando. Atlanta also making some changes here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Jackson Hayes comes in for Dort. And Okogie subbed in for Ball.
And, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Carter with the bucket.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 4. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Jokic sets the screen for Giddey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Clark, we appreciate, for some players, success can change them, but not for Jokic. He seems like the same guy.
He certainly does, boy, and he is special. He is so much fun to watch. Seems to be even-keeled and down to earth, but his game is heaven sent for sure.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Christie, he's checked in for Carter, and it's Williamson for John Morant. Okogie for 3, and the 3 ball is good.
Boy, because of his athleticism, when Josh Okogie is knocking down the three-point shot, he is really uber dangerous.
Now here's Billups. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Basket good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And Jokic throws it down.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Williams against Billups. Williams can't get it to go. And the call will be against Derek Lively. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Orlando, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And Jokic drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's Atlanta. They're up by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court right now for the Hawks, Christie is out there with ball. Then it's Buzelis. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Okogie in at the 3. Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Here's McCain after the basket by Atlanta. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, one of the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself.
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition, but the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic, and things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
Hayes, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
There's the 3. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 6.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Hayes with the screen for ball. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Get ready, everyone. See yourself on the screen.
Carter was checked in for Josh Okogie.
Let's hear it for you. Now
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter.
number 15, Vince Carter.
Phillips against Morant. Pass to McCain. There's a screen by Achua. The kick out to Phillips. Back to Achua. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. He's getting his first. Free throw attempt of the night right now.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Guys, when you compare against last year, I mean, this season has been a pretty painful drop-off in his free throw numbers. I mean, he's not making the key chances he's getting at the foul line.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Chauncey Billups. Taken away by Hayes. And the foul on Jacoby Walter. That's his first foul. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Morant with the bucket.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Here's Marshall following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Back to Giddey. Shot's good. Marshall making the play.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
It's good. Ball's got 8 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
A nice shot by McCain.
I mean, a 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assists.
Ball finds Morant. Hayes with the screen for Morant. And Hayes throws it down.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
And so here's Orlando. 4-point game. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to talk to his guys.
Get hype, Orlando. It's time for 3, 2, 1.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Derek Lively comes in for Buzelis. Dort, he's checked in for Ball. And it's Williams in for Morant. Now here's Billups. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here's Carter. To the middle. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Edwards, he's checked in for Orlando. Billups passes to Jokic. Now, here's Marshall. Lively defending. Pass to Jokic over Claxton. And it's Jokic missing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Billups against Carter. Out left to the wing. Claxton the pass to Carter. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Lively. Rebound by the Magic. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
And everyone loves running, especially a guy like Giddey.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Carter kicks to Williams. Carter looking around. Lively a screen on Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dort. The Hawks again can't hit. Jokic passes to Giddey. Here's Billups. And he hits it to tie the game up. Billups has got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Marshall. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. It's Dort on the wing. He's guarded by Billups. Dort misses. Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. Claxton with the steal. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in a fast break chance. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Rim running, shot blocking, rebounding, Lively, elite in all 3 categories.
The Hawks have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Both teams deciding to change it up. Good on the second free throw. Orlando's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. It's Jokic inside.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Now here's Williams. Lively a screen on Giddey. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And finished off by Lively.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
And we could feel that one all the way over here.
Yeah, great aggressive move to the bucket there. He wasn't about to pass that one up. He threw it down.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks lead by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Hey folks, welcome. The Atlanta Hawks find themselves here in a close one at the half.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion comes from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like the aggressiveness. Don't lose steam in the second half.
All right, and now that we are in the later stages of the season, here's how the standings are looking in the East.
Taking a look at the Hawks, they've come up a little short of expectations. The talent is unquestioned, but their focus has been wavered. The consistency just hasn't been there. That said, I sure wouldn't want to meet them in the playoffs, though.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Look at Vince Carter in this game. I mean, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
They've got Nikola Jokic. Josh Giddey is out there with Denny Avdia. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Jokic with the steal. Now, here's Marshall. He's guarded closely. And it's sent back by Carter. A second chance effort. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Orlando, they have made 5 of 8. The free throw attempts. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls,
the previous play is under review.
Catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Pass to Giddey. They shoot again. He lays it in. Giddey's got the first basket of the third quarter for Orlando.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Morant with it. Back to Carter. Morant against Giddey. And Claxton throws it down.
This is how you use the pick and roll. Morant looking like a vet with the sweet dime there.
The Magic trail by 3. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Avdia, he's got 8. Here's Giddey. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's McCain. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And let us know if you want one.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. It's stolen by Dort. Pass to Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Josh Giddey.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Morant against Giddey. Marshall passes to Avdia. Jokic with his screen on Dort. 5 to shoot. Poked away. Claxton with the steal. Carter left side. Pass to Morant. And there's the drive. And Claxton throws it down.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Giddey against Morant. Here's McCain. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Hayes is checked in for the Hawks. Buzelis comes in for Vince Carter. Shot clock at 6. Giddey the pass to Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, it doesn't feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all.
Giddey finds Avdia. Jokic trying to free himself up. Avdia can't hit. Atlanta leading by 7. Here's Morant. Up and in on the layup. Morant's got 11 points.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Knocked away. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Buzelis. Over Marshall. The shot by Buzelis, no good. The Magic trail by 9. Here's Avdia. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists in the game. Now here's Morant. Now Buzelis. Back to Morant. Pass to Hayes. Dort with the ball. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Walter, he's checked in for Najee Marshall. Then for the Hawks, Okogie's checked in for George. Christie subbed in for Ball. Here's Giddey. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Derek Lively, he's checked in for the Hawks. Williams comes in for John Morant. Williams with the ball. Pass to Okogie. Now Lively. Now Buzelis. Avdia with a defensive effort. Here's McCain. Back to Avdia. Good ball movement here by the Magic.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Jokic. Shoots over Lively. And it's Jokic missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Williams can't get it to go. The Magic trail by 5. Pass to Giddey. Stolen away. On the wing, Williams. Defended by Avdia. We've got 1:28 left in the third. The kick out to Williams. Down low. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Pass to McCain. Drills the three-pointer. McCain's got 11 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Buzelis. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if you be a little bit more selective tonight.
Orlando making some changes. Stewart's checked in for Jokic. Achua comes in for Avdia. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Josh Giddey. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Sims is checked in. for the tie. Back to Achua. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. He's got 5.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. The Magic making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. And it's Williams with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Okogie. This one for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Okogie's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Knocked down that time by Josh Okogie. He's been working on that jump shot, and you can tell, trying to be more consistent with it.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Poke loose. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. It's Atlanta. They lead by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Ja Morant. He's out there with Christie. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Hayes. And it's Okogie in at the small forward.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Ball's checked in for Atlanta. The Magic trail by 3. Pass to Giddey. Achua kicks to Marshall. There's a screen by Achua. Marshall can't hit. And for the Hawks, they're shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
3, Marshall. The Magic again can't hit.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
And it's Morant missing. Magic have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Dort comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Carter in for Christie. Claxton the pass to Carter. And stolen by Giddey. Here's Walter. Out to the right wing. Pass to Marshall. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Vince Carter picks one up. And a moment here to take a look at the score. Breakdown forward. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's...
The previous play is under review.
Of technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, the Hawks coach had some words for his team during the last timeout. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Confident and composed on a three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Carter finds Dort. Back to Carter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
You know, their offensive rebounding throughout this one has been clutch, timely. I mean, it's kept the ball out of the enemy's hands and gotten them lots of second chance points. That's a winning recipe.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
The Magic making a switch here. Avdia's checked in. And Ball comes to help. And here's Marshall from the arc. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And that one's good. Morant.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Pass to Avdia. Here's Walter. He's covered by Ball. Achua kicks to Avdia. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Morant. Giddey defending. Claxton a screen on Giddey. Morant passes to Claxton. And the basket is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
On the free throw, no good. Orlando leading. And it's Giddey in the corner. Pass to Avdia. Jokic sets the screen for Avdia. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Atlanta.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most.
That's good from Ball. Here's Giddey. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
3, 2, 1, high time. The on the court is your hype squad. Who wants a t-shirt? Magic fans, let's hear it for your 3, 2, 1 hype.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He's been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Timeout, Hawks.
Time for the 407. Come on, everybody, make some noise. Always delivering outstanding entertainment. One more time, let's hear it for the 407.
Here's Atlanta. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Ball, the pass to Lively, and good that time.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Giddey. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Oh, stone cold stuff there from Josh Giddey. Big time shot in the moment.
And Morant blows it down.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Giddey against Morant. Inside. Here's Jokic. Got a piece of it. Here we go. One-on-one. Here's Carter. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Jokic has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. The offensive rebound. Giddey, no one around him. Sinks the triple. Giddey's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Carter down low. Out to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And now here comes Marshall, leading the break.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
And it's Morant missing. And the whistle blows. So it's going to be on John Morant. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Orlando's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Jokic. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th. Avdia against Dort.
Great read from Dort there. An intelligent player who hustles on defense and distracts shooters.
Carter dishes it to Morant. Cranes it from downtown.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time.
Best fans in the NBA. Let's get loud.
Giddey against Morant. Here's Jokic. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Had to foul him on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy of this situation.
And you know what? You know, if you miss it at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making. And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And I love going to Giddey there at 6'8" with his skill. Can get that one off anytime he wants. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And it's all about the three right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a three.
He's off from 3. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Fourth personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So
you all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Ja Morant.